popping up. Cops trying like a shut. When it's out the picture, it ain't no Diddy cropping this. Sorry, officer, I'm a hood philosopher. In the open on the chakras up the block inside it and more than lava. Check your thermometers. These rats is synonymous to climbing. So why the mile bruh? Bet your bottom dollar your favorite rapper to get devoured. Sign his death certificate quick. A sayonara effect. Spread it if he quit and save himself a problem. He ain't got a chance to solve him. Tell me get him in it. Gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make it from the fake. He can make a call if a tweet. I can make a ball when I speak.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. You talk about this Rams defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
You know that one representative asked the guy, asked Congress during this fucking debate that they're having, right?
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And not a great start driving his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make
Trump,
up for that one
right?
this game.
And Hunter Biden are being accused of the same thing. Would you vote for them to go
He's going to let it go again.
into an indictment, right? Would you approve that they serve jail time for the same crime? Raise your hand.
I really don't think
Only
you can
Democrats raise their hand
because your offensive
in
quarterback,
support that
they really
if
had a big week last week and you're
Hunter
ready for them
Biden
to go
and Donald
again here.
Trump committed the
Not the
same
anticipated
crime,
result,
they would
of
serve the
course,
same
but you
sentence,
definitely understand
right?
why they did what
Only
they
the
did.
Democrats.
That quarterback's
What
been hot.
is
They
it
want to keep the
about
ball in his
fucking
hands
Donald Trump
and see if he can keep the
that had
magic
these
going.
people fucking brainwashed that if you're voting, you're sitting right here and saying that Hunter Biden committed a crime, right? Put him in jail. If Donald Trump committed the same crime, wouldn't you want to put him in jail? You're saying no.
Back at the 8-yard line.
And like, this is recorded. This is out there for people to see.
Right here, all right?
They also brought in 3 witnesses to say that Hunter Biden is guilty. And Joe Biden needs to be
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the
Like,
game
how are
on
these
their
people
terms.
allowed to go into Congress and
Second down,
lie?
Franks. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Working out of the gun, Franks. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And past the 40 before It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, LA! Cam Akers, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 22. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no game to play, and it's second down. You talk about this Rams defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Just beating the play clock, Smith. And the Rams got it.
Yes, he got one. He should be a superstar. Yes. Finally got it.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Johnson to return it. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
It certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
On 1st and 10, Franks. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
After the interception, here's Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this is what long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Off the play fake, here's Franks. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown! Van Jefferson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14.
The fact that you say you're hungry as fuck and you listen to a video that says, I'm hungry, what's for dinner?
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Well.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
You know that the cause of death for DC Youngfly's wife came out, and it was because she did a BBL.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now.
I don't know about you. That's terrible to hear, bro.
Take some of that momentum back.
That is terrible to hear about.
Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
This defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Gino. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh my God.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll buy some time right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Geno Smith, 32 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time,
so today, Cindy and I walked to a meeting and then we were checking out a room for an event that we want to host, right?
Incredible when they do.
And I was so out of breath,
pure, unbridled joy
walking
after
over
that
there.
one.
And I was
after the
like,
loss to start out, here's
tired.
2nd and 11.
And she said something like, she goes, yeah, you're easy, I can hear you.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And I was like, that's
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of
that's what my
scrimmage.
brother called me, G-Weezy. And she was dying
Gain that
of
time and leaves him
laughter.
with 3rd and 11 coming
And she
up.
goes, that's from the movie. And I'm like, is it? She's like, yeah, with that guy from Wedding Crashers. And I was like, Luke Wilson? She's like, no, the other one. I was like, the tall one? She's like, yeah, Vince. And I was like, oh, Vince Vaughn. So then I go and I look up the scene, right? And it's from a movie called Be
Backed
Cool.
up here, tough spot, needing 11
And,
yards to pick up the
hold
first.
on. I'm going to see if I can find it.
Setting up play action. Franks. Pass taken
This.
in by his big tight end.
Hold on. This is where Vince Vaughn
Is all the way down inside the 20.
is talking to The Rock. And a version of The Rock with hair.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
That's complete once again to Hopkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. It's Franks now from the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Troy Akers. He scored on the ground career. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive
Is
coordinator.
that it right now?
Don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner, but it turns out he's just as dangerous
When
as
do you say
some
G.
receivers,
Weezy?
and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
E-Weezy, not G-Weezy.
But that's how Sergio says it.
That's a G-Weezy. Yeah. Like, come on, Clay, start hating.
Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to
E-Weezy.
Now she's calling me G-Dubs.
She calling you G-Dubs?
Yeah.
This message is about Christmas.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Option play, they'll give to Walker. And he'll get to the 33-yard line.
Why my team doing that, bro? Why are they spraying out like that?
That's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. To throw is Smith. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They'll get to the line here. Remember, it's also 3rd down. Now it's Smith. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First down throw. Here's Franks. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
In the conversation, as we know, as we
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
No proposals. No solutions here. No ideas here. Ready.
Akers. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's a play to applaud, because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he can make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Is that Cardi B?
Yeah.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready
You apparently have something in common with Cardi B.
Why?
She likes history.
Oh, but she said she's obsessed with war. I'm not obsessed with war. I don't like people dying over dumb shit.
Underway in the second half. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Sí, papi. No, ahorita voy. Ya vino la comida.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles,
But
for them,
cheese on
pretty good
fire.
first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keep the game a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
That's fine.
They'll run on
That's
first
fine.
down with Akers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LA. Cam Akers, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up down to 25. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Now, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously, that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
They'll start with the option. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Rams who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here now back home in Inglewood. Here's a run with Akers on second down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Now Franks. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action with Franks. That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
On first down, here's Franks. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Watch out now. Safety Fury. Yellow, go. Green Jack. Rail, yellow. Drill, green. Hut.
Franks. That'll be caught. It's caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. A first down there on the pick at the 25.
Let's go now.
Franks looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive. They have it here just past the 25.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that. I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know, what do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Franks now to throw on 1st down. And that one complete downfield to Cup. Touchdown! Cooper Cup, 41 yards. And the Rams start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Check 58. No ball.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Now Smith. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
Nice patience.
Before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, they certainly have their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
This inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling that new contract.
Down to the 22-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
As long as you put the air attack, has gotten them down here. But now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Geno Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And that is off the left. Right, it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin
some more juice over there?
time. They're looking at a 3rd
Oh, I see it. It's right in
here
front
if
of
they
you.
can hold on.
I didn't know you put it there.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
Okay.
There he goes outside. Inside the 20.
Thank you, Baba.
Akers, 75 yards. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. He takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This uses motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fan. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
Salute.
1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Gino on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side. And an inability to advance the ball.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. And my goodness, another interception. And the Rams are going to get the football as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Well, praise has to go to the guys in the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Here is 3rd and 5. Franks now. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you have to go ahead and just run this clock out because this one is right there.
62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line. Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
One thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
One last throw here for Smith. Throw out around to Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to put it away. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Los Angeles, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gautin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.